The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. Think about your life for a second. How often do you stop to reflect on your actions? How many times do you think, did I handle that situation well? Or could I have done better today? For many of us, we just move through life without taking a pause. But the truth is, the only way to improve is through regular self-reflection. This is where Stoicism comes in. Stoicism teaches us that the path to becoming a better person begins with looking within. It's not about blaming others or focusing on what's out of our control. Instead, it's about holding a mirror up to ourselves and asking tough questions. The Stoics believed that by doing this, we can identify where we fall short and find ways to align our actions with our values. Let's talk about self-reflection. It's not just about thinking back on the day, but actually asking yourself important questions. Did I act according to my values today? Was I honest? Was I kind? Was I strong when things got tough? This isn't about beating yourself up. It's about learning and growing. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, used to write in his journal every night. He would review his actions, check where he went wrong, and make a plan to do better the next day. Imagine doing that daily. Over time, it becomes a habit, and with it, you get better at life. The idea is simple. You can't improve what you don't examine. If you don't take the time to think about how you act, how can you know where you need to change? Stoicism encourages us to be brutally honest with ourselves, not in a harsh way, but in a productive way. It's about focusing on progress, not perfection. The benefits of self-reflection. When you start reflecting on your actions regularly, you gain control over your thoughts and emotions. You stop reacting to situations and start responding thoughtfully. Imagine having the power to pause, think, and then act in a way that reflects who you truly want to be. Sounds good, right? Self-reflection also helps you align with your core values. We all have an idea of the person we want to become, but how often do we actually live up to that? By regularly checking in with yourself, you get a clear view of where you're on track and where you need to adjust. Seneca, another famous Stoic, said, if you really want to escape the things that harass you, what you're needing is not to be in a different place, but to be a different person. How to start self-reflection. So, how can you make self-reflection a part of your life? It's simpler than you think. Set aside a few minutes each day. Find a quiet space and ask yourself questions. What went well today? What didn't? How could I have handled things better? Write it down. Just like Marcus Aurelius did, keep a journal. Writing helps you see your thoughts clearly and track your progress over time. Focus on improvement, not perfection. No one is perfect. The goal isn't to become flawless, but to make progress bit by bit every day. Be kind to yourself. Reflection isn't about criticizing yourself harshly. It's about being honest while also understanding that you're a work in progress. Improving through reflection. Once you've started reflecting, you'll notice areas where you want to improve. Maybe you'll see that you often get angry in traffic or that you avoid difficult conversations. These insights are valuable because they show you where to focus. The Stoics believe that once you identify a weakness, it becomes an opportunity for growth. For example, if you discover that you've been impatient, you can work on patience. The next time you feel yourself getting frustrated, you'll remember your reflection and take a deep breath before reacting. It's a small step, but it's progress. Over time, these small steps add up, and before you know it, you've made significant improvements. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. The Stoics were all about action. Reflection is important, but it must be paired with effort. Once you've figured out where you can improve, make a plan and follow through. Start with small, manageable changes. Maybe it's being kinder in your conversations or taking a moment to breathe when you're feeling stressed. Whatever it is, the key is to start. Final thoughts. The path to self-improvement. Self-reflection and improvement go hand in hand. Stoicism teaches us that by looking inward and making small daily changes, we can become better versions of ourselves. We don't need to wait for big life events to push us in the right direction. We can take control by making reflection a daily practice. So are you ready to take the first step? Reflect, improve, repeat. That's the Stoic way.